Right up here. Oh, wait.
Go live.
Dog here and Shadow Ace, I can hear both of you. You guys are good to go.
Okay, just waiting on the invite.
Oh, yes, my bad.
Oh, good.
I'm pulling up the Discord stream.
Yeah, I actually have the Discord stream on right now. You guys can, I'll invite you right after. Sorry about that.
No worries. So what we got going on right now is Prophet versus Moons in top 8. And this is looking pretty one-sided for Prophet, taking that first round pretty handily.
Let's dive right into it. Yep, second match here.
Oh man, coming right out with the skill 2 as well. Already starting to pop off.
Right now, just want to establish that space there, the reversal. Some of that pressure off of him, though. Ah, got hit out of the sway. It's way too many these days.
Nobody sways me 4 times in a row.
Right, now here comes Moon. Moon has meter on his side, and we know it's batter up time. Get that conquer activate, and just as I called it, here you go. Batter up, wing.
No rock though for the setup.
Yo,
Just
we
gonna
going
do it again.
Strike, yo. Oh, he went for 3. Yo, but Prophet says 3 times you're out. Please.
All right, just one more shot to block, and that is not gonna be it. Game 1 heading over to Prophet.
Prophet right now is fulfilling the prophecy, using that Gill, showing that Gill tech, showing the world that Gill should not be at the bottom of your list of your tier list at all. Very good control of the character, very good awareness too, as well as a player. And Prophet just been putting in a lot of work, regardless of where he's at. This character.
Yeah, Gill's always been kind of an interesting character to me thematically because it, not having the crush counter, doing, the whole fire and ice combo, but just being visually kind of similar to some of the other casts. But nobody really played him. Then we had Prophet on release just start ripping people with the character, and then had a bit of a hiatus. Now is right back and just doing the same thing, like just speed running this bracket right now.
Oh my goodness. And speed run indeed, as Prophet right now said he has no time to lose. So he has to fulfill the prophecy. See if he can, though. Moons can put a stop to it. One of the 4 horsemen of Long Island into this top 8 here.
Yeah, Moon's been pretty much a staple here of the top 8 for a little while now. And Prophet, looking to make that, return to, stardom here, has to fight through, like you said, the 4 horsemen. And it's not an easy thing to do. We've seen multiple times in the past, 3 or 4 members make up that 3 or 4 top spots at a bracket for us.
Exactly. You can always count on one of them to at least be in the top 8 at nearly every Casa that's been held so far. So pretty good representation coming out of Long Island scene, but let's see if Moons can hold down fort here.
All right, trying to use that EX. Yeah, trying to get in there. Does just get jumped out on though. That Violet Knee, pretty solid as escape tool. Not have to worry about too much.
Over most heads right now. Moons with the pressure here, knowing that he can pretty much bulldog his way in, and he does. The throw takes the round. Moons will not go quietly in the night. Say he's going to fight on into this bracket of behemoths that we got.
Nice little jump in to start the round.
Yo, again?
Going too. Moons is looking pretty good. Looking like he woke up finally. Getting some things going. Get some nice little damage off too. Look at how much chip is coming through already as well.
Doing a really good job with control of the whirlwind shot too. But here comes Prophet though. Almost fully stocked with all 3 bars there. But the activation from Moons tries to dash up, gets grabbed.
Yeah, might have been going for a cheeky command grab and just got grabbed out before. But either way, does need to try and fight through these fireballs once again. Prophet knows that pipe is too strong. Oh, the up rock. Gets a nice little mix up. Gets the grab too.
Right into the corner. At least that'll give him that kind of pressure. Prophet needs one to confirm into super, and that's it.
Oh no, that's game 2. Only needed the one hit.
Winged.
Prophet's never gonna drop that either. As soon as that first hit connects, it is over.
Oh my God, yo, Prophet, and you just see the patience that Prophet was doing, just waiting, biding his time, knowing that the clock was definitely ticking for Moons because he's ready. Like any touch into critical card was definitely coming for Prophet. And I played Prophet a couple of times, and I know all too well that man is definitely buffering into Super, getting ready to.
Round 1.
Right, but 2-0 right now is Prophet right now.
Yeah, last chance for Moons. Needs to get, a little bit more stuff going, a little bit more agency. We saw it start off really nicely in the rounds that they won, last game, but it wasn't enough, wasn't able to close out the game quick enough, and Prophet building up those resources, playing the slow game is able to bring it back, and this game is looking all Prophet.
Combo video time indeed. Get your notebooks out right now, folks, if you're trying to get some Gill in. It's definitely one of the Gills you want to keep an eye on for sure.
Oh.
Wow, the dash up grab. Okay.
That's cheeky.
Oh, okay.
Because there were a couple whiff punish attempts in there as well, and then he's like, you know what, this isn't working. Let me just do this real quick, and goes for that dash jab.
Like the sway again, but gets beat out. Oh my God, firing all cylinders, but Moon challenging back though with the lights, checking Prophet's approach. Then the guillotine again. No activation off of that. That could be costly.
That's extremely costly. Still alive though. It has one more chance to stay alive in the set. Back throw to stay alive, but still needs a lot more. All right, activation time. Sets up the rock. Oh, it hit.
But he didn't get nothing out of it though, and Prophet is gonna steamroll with a 3-0. Right now over Moons.
That was pretty dominant. That does set up winners finals of Prophet versus Taji.
Do you really have a Gill Mirror in winners finals? This is really happening?
I've never seen this before. I've never seen this in the history of Street Fighter 5.
Absolutely ridiculous. Well, folks, tune in because we definitely have a lot of action hitting your way here, especially within this top 8 here. And that was just our first 2 matches in the top 8 on winner's side. But now we're going to journey down to the losers, the lower half of that bracket there, to see who will be able to survive this onslaught here in our losers. So, Doc, who do we have in our losers?
So looking at our losers side, top 8, the starting 4, it's going to be Adnan versus Marvisto, and then it's going to be Rodney 2000 versus Brian F, who was actually sent down here very early on and was actually 1 game away from facing off against OG Jan, which would have been the true story of the night. But Jan, unfortunately, not able to make it past Rodney 2000.
Rodney 2000 decided to enter this tournament and disrupt the future, change the future. We were supposed to get the fated match of OG Jan and Brian F. The brackets were definitely in the line of we even rigged the stars. We changed the cosmos for this match to happen. And Rodney 2000 said, you know what? No, I am going to change fate right now here in the Casa. So good stuff to Rodney 2000 for doing work and making this top 8 here. Not an easy task, especially with all these players that enter too as well.
Yeah, tonight was a pretty wild night, both in Street Fighter and in Grand Blue. One of the first tournaments with the new patch. Everybody came out swinging, new character looking exceptionally jank, so that was always a good fun to watch. Shout out to our Grand Blue team over there, putting on a good show as always. And shout out to all the viewers here tonight. Tons of you guys tuning in to catch the Casa show here, and we would not be here without you guys, without your support. Speaking of support, you guys saw it on the screen just there for a second. The RSF Radio team is putting on a charity event in order for St. Jude's for the kids. One of the best initiatives out there is that St. Jude's Hospital entirely on donations. It is a wonder to the world to have something like that available, and just the work that they do there is so critical and so needed. Definitely be willing and ready to tune into that, support that initiative. It's back on the screen there. Sick Kids Foundation, just everything counts there. Every little bit counts. So September 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern. That is this coming Saturday. Tune in, because I know I will be, and I'll be very disappointed if you guys are not there as well.
Most definitely. Appreciate the support all around with all the other events, including the Ronin Rumble, Team Spooky, Casa Fridays, Reddit, Street Fighter 5. Just a lot of action, coming your way, you guys. And once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. And speaking of thanking everybody, man, just look at where we are on the Matcherino here for Casa tonight. Over 150. We're 150 right now. All the donors definitely do appreciate all that support. 5 contributors, Magnegra with the 50-50, playing that birdie, making you guess on the wake up, and he's going to make you guess on this 50-50 for this contribution. We have Teriyaki Bowl with the 35, Taj 256, the winner's finalist himself with the 20, Casa throwing in the 10, Urban Ramirez with the 6. Everybody else with the donations of 2, you guys have made this Casa even more special than it already is. Definitely do appreciate that support, and we have more action coming your way.
Yeah, and right now it is the big match in the loser side. It is Brian F versus Rodney 2000. This is going to be a pretty big match. Brian F, I have it on good authority, thinks they're going to win. It may even be their stream title that they're going to win the whole tournament tonight. And this is another step that they have to break through. And if they win this, they find themselves up against Alex Smith. Yes, that Alex Smith, folks.
The Alex Smith, nonetheless. And you know what's so interesting about this, Doc? That Rodney is the Laura. Rodney is the Laura. The OG was supposed to be the Laura. So, either way we get it. We get the faded match, but we get the wrong player. But nonetheless, this is the right player right here for Rodney. We'll see if he's able to. I mean, is the Laura curse going to continue here for Rodney? We'll see.
Does need to get something going, though, because right now Brian F, full control in the corner, just so comfortable here, putting on a good show, has played tons of Laura in the past. And look at this, just no room for that arrow. One guess, and it is Stun City, possibly dead here.
That is definitely dead. Dumage on the table from Brian F. Using the full optimization of Bolrod's corner juggles and potential. Right now, oh my God, he starts the match off with the fierce. And there's the sway. This is business, Brian F. You can definitely see the different focus that he's playing right now. The movement and the button placements, making it very hard for Rodney to even advance close to him to try to get something started.
Yeah, I mean, look at that suit. It is crisp. It's definitely all business tonight. But now, activation, Rodney with the Sunset Wheel, time to guess, can bring this all the way back. You wouldn't be a Laura round if you don't win with 10 HP.
Definitely fully loaded too as well. Definitely has the potential to come back. But Brian F also has 2 as well. Ooh, no check on that dash up though. Reset.
Oh.
Yeah.
All out though, nothing left in the tank. Rodney has to do this, honestly, as lawyers do. And this is scary because Trigger is available for Brian.
Right now, full corner control there. Try to press the button. Just bulldogging his way into. And Brian F, not scared of death, not scared of wake-up jabs at all. Just going to keep the momentum going, keep the train gets the throw. Taking that.
Yeah, Brian actually saving the trigger there right at the end because he knew that those V reversals are worth their weight in gold against the Laura. You saw as soon as an attempt to get pressure back to their side, V reversal, just not even going to pretend to deal with it, just send that right out and then do whatever you need to afterwards. And already getting the skill activation, this is tough to watch.
50% already gone from Rodney's side right now. It's just looking very rough, but he has to find his footing against Brian F if he's going to stay alive on that. But the good thing about this top 8 that it is 3, first to 3, so you do get that extra game to sort of, get that mental refresh. But I don't think Brian F is going to allow him to do that. Just bulldog his way. The shimmy story you reach, I teach. Oof.
Yeah, no, this is looking all Brian F all the way. Brian might actually be, actually the one to win this tournament if this type of play can keep up, this type of just bulldoggery and just pressure. Then it's going to be tough to see who can actually fight their way through it, because it is unrelenting. The shimmies are coming in, the buttons are coming in, everything is getting checked. And just now throw loops? Okay.
I mean, we have looks like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Simple and clean is the way that Brian F is feeling right now. Oh my gosh. Hey, he's just playing with his heart. He's playing with his heart.
Very, very quick dominant 2-0 so far. They do have one more to play. At least it is a first to 3. So Brian has a little bit more to go this side. Rodney does have a very long hill to climb. But it's Laura, right? Like, as soon as you start getting those reads right, then all of a sudden it's a different story and you're the one on top. And look at that, getting a little thing going, getting some, buttons in there, some nice little combos. It's coming together.
Yeah, it's a piece by piece. We got to put the puzzle together. But here comes Brian F running into the kitchen, knocking the puzzle pieces on the floor. Oh my God, Cindy Sharif. Catch up, get the dash kick take. From Rodney, find the pressure here. Yes, he pressed the button. Oh no! He got the link after the sunset. It doesn't matter though.
Just needed a little bit more. I don't know if they thought that last hit would do the damage and do the kill, but still gets the W. That's what matters.
It's the round to his name for Rodney. I got the walk up the grab again. 2, 1 more.
One more. Went for it.
I thought Laura was the command grab. Doc, what is happening?
It is triggered too, Balrog. He technically does have a command grab available to them at some point, but because we're never going to see an activation in this set, is it dead? Yeah. Oh no.
No, you didn't go on the super, but that doesn't matter. Gets jab check on the command dash. Unfortunately, he's way too close to get something started, and right now Brian F is sitting on set point here against Rodney 2000.
Yeah, and like I said, we're never going to see that trigger activation coming out from Balrog. Those V reversals are just simply worth too much. And so, yes, the command grab's there, but if you can get, 3 or 4 regular throws in a row, what's the difference, really?
Exactly. That's almost equated to the damage. You just don't get that much stun, but you do get the mental stun. Ugh. That low there. Good block though.
Yeah. Things looking a little tough for Rodney. Does still have some gas in the tank though. Full meters on both ends, red and blue. Does have a little bit to work with. Needs to get a good hit going here. All right, just gets the throw, trying to tech, and now it's activation. Station does have the opportunity to get something going. That crush counter just killed any possible momentum though. Does need a little bit more to get something done. Corner pressure. Brian not afraid. And that'll do it. Command grab, gonna get backdashed out of, and that is Brian F 3-0 over Rodney 2000.
Rodney 2000 needed a couple of more thousand in order to do the job, but unfortunately Brian F had his foot on the gas the whole time, rarely giving Rodney any time to even think or like even process any type of mix-ups that he was going for. He did manage to take a round, but in the end, Brian F just did a little one too many grabs, and that was all she wrote. But good stuff to Rodney 2000 for getting top 8 here in the Casa. Definitely do appreciate your support, and congratulations again on getting top 8 in this Casa. A lot of strong players enter this event, so getting top 8 here is pretty much a really good strong honor. Really good notch to have on your belt too as well. Of course, you get experience playing players of all different kinds of levels, and that's just most which most important part of it is what you take away from the top 8 of the Casa. So good stuff. Congratulations again to Ronnie, and thank you so much for entering.
Yeah, top 8 is definitely no slouch here at the Casa. Looking at the bracket, I'm actually noticing 2 of our biggest and most successful players here at the Casa are actually not here tonight. We are missing Fluxwaves and Diego V in our Street Fighter bracket. Unfortunate, but everybody else here is still just lights out amazing at the game. And as we have our next match in here, it is going to be the other Long Island brother. It is going to be Marvisto, the Honda specialist.
Right. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it, though. Yeah, Adnan, of course, has a couple of, he's been in the top 8 several times here in the Casa too. So these 2 guys are veteran. And so this is going to be a very good match. But what's interesting about this match is the winner of this, if Marvisto wins, he'll have to play Moons. And of course, we'll have to bring out the good old-fashioned Casa contingency plan to get their match going, if that happens, though. But we'll see. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Adnan, save us. You're our only hope.
Save us all, please.
Oh,
all
definitely
right,
save us. Get this trash skin out of here.
Oh, no, it's turtle time, baby. Kappa, the full Kappa suit himself. Dalsum, of course, one of the few characters that just don't get any costume love on his end. So he's definitely struggling in the fashion department.
Dalsim got the historic costume, and Capcom's like, yeah, that's good. Dalsim players just remember the old days anyway. They're fine.
They don't need no fancy clothes.
Yeah, right. They're good with a skull necklace. They'll move on.
Let's see who moves on in this match, though. Right now, Marvisto in good control. Already got the round on his belt here. But, we'll see, though.
Yeah, this is actually pretty tough for Adnan, who typically does play an extremely aggressive Dalsim. And just the last 2 rounds in a row, you can just see how every attack tool is just obliterated by the Honda.
Now, Marvisto is doing really good at the patient game, not biting to those limbs. There's the damage from the hands. It's the knockdown, continuing hands, forcing Adnan to spin the meter. Oh, that puts him in a very tight situation spot there. Look at that this
is also one of those few games where we see Adnan run skill 1, trigger 1. We've actually seen skill 2 in the past from Adnan as well, and trigger 2 actually to some really kooky, effect. And I'm not sure we're getting that much out of trigger 1 right now.
They're getting a lot of straight slides, but those just tickle the Honda, just only biding your time. So the match is over, but wait a second. Here we go.
That made it very
oil into the pan.
Oh no!
He died on turtle soup. He does die on turtle soup. Yo,
why would you just bet it all on instant air overhead at that point? Think if that gets blocked.
Look, you gotta spin this. You gotta spin the wheel. Sometimes you just gotta spin the wheel. Bet it all on black. Yeah.
Man, definitely one of those times where it does come up for your way. That's a painful crush counter. Look at how much HP is just gone and forced the V reversal out of the continuing pressure. This is another very heavy Marvisto round.
All that damage, and only 30 seconds passed by here too as well. So Adnan has quite the heal, but he did make that amazing comeback last round. So I don't know if it'll happen this time. But they say lightning does strike twice, so let's go. Those straight hits.
Using that EX fireball though, it makes it so much harder to get that CA available, and did EX headbutt it through the drill.
Give me the armor. I have the armor. You're gonna have to do something to try to open me. I'm willing to take all of these standing medium punches. Look how much life I have. That's fine. I'll just keep moving forward until you're forced to do something. And then here with my EX headbutt.
Yeah, the shell was bruised but not broken. So now heading into game 2, no adjustments. Still just going to be the trigger 1, trigger 2 from Adnan. Probably going to stay with it the whole set, I would imagine. probably doesn't want to be too funky trying to mix things up mid-set, especially if it comes down to a 2-0 series. Oh no.
Still making his way in, but we've been in this situation before. V reversals gets away from the fire. Says that no, you're not going to. God, yo, he's just pressing jabs on the drills. He doesn't care about the trade, yo. Oh, wait a minute.
So disrespectful. Is he dead? Oh, barely.
Oh, shot for the mix. Oh, there it is again. The snipes.
Instant air overhead. Coming in clutch once again. Marvista will block those eventually. I can guarantee you that.
He'll figure it out. He lost 2 rounds because of it. Maybe he knows now that that's what Adnan's trump card is. It's going to be that go-to for the snipe toward the end. But we'll see, though.
Yeah, Marvista will trade every drill, too. Like, look at how much HP each of them lose off of that trade. It's so Marvisto-sided that there's no reason not to take that trade. That's a little less fortunate, that type of trading. And look at all of that HP just toasted away. And Adnan's actually going to be able to pick up a game here. It is going to go up 1-1 here in a best of 3, best of 5.
Sometimes you got to keep the oven a bit on a little long, and eventually the water will start to boil. And Adnan right now taking that game, they're keeping it 1-1, letting him know that the fire is still burning here. But the stove has to stay on a bit longer, though, if we're gonna cook this turtle Honda just right.
Listen, I'm no turtle cooking specialist, but I imagine it is a very slow process. Like, I cannot imagine it's very quick. And I'm sure there's somebody in Twitch chat will be, no, doctor, turtle cooks super fast. And I'll be like, neat. It's tough.
Now, Marvista with the hands. Adnan really good, doing good at the V reversal. Just want to create that space. We can establish that game.
Is he dead? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
All right. Right now, Marvista looking really good with the round on his end, though. Just Adnan with the EX. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that didn't hit. Was just a little off there. That definitely would have been a good trade there on Adnan's side.
What is Adnan supposed to do here, Shadow? I'm just not really sure, because very aggressive on the drills. It's Adnan's style, loves going for him, loves forcing, situations out of it. And Marvisto has both chop and EX headbutt to just simply deny it and do so much damage on the trade. I'm just such at a loss for what Adnan can do to adjust.
Well, it'll be difficult for Adnan because the way Honda's playing the match. Oh my gosh, maybe that was an input error. Oh, but it worked out for his favor because he tried to grab and he tried to go for it again. And oh my God, Marvisto says no. There will be no sniping tonight. Please.
Not yet. Still one more game. It's only 2-1 Marvista. There's still opportunity for sniping to go on.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Marvisto just not letting Adnan in, not letting him play in his game at all. Just keeping him out with the hands, doing really good timing on the headbutts too as well. And that could cause some frustration for Adnan because he's not able to play the sort of sim game he wants to play. So he now has to adjust himself to what Marvisto is doing and counter that. But we'll see though.
Yeah, no adjustment. Yeah, no adjustment still rocking skill 1, trigger 1. Already has trigger available as well. Doesn't opt to use it on that slide. Probably saving it for just this exact moment. Just the EX headbutt out. Like,
on the headbutts again, please.
Like, what do you do? You're just like, all right, neat. All these resources spent, and I get less health. Awesome.
Just the check there into the headbutts. The buffering there by Marvisto tries to switch, gets out of the mix. Marvisto's fully loaded, big jump in, and that's gonna from jab that far away from EXN. Wow. Okay.
That's privilege.
Right,
that's Honda privilege.
Oh, look how far that was, y'all. Okay. All right. So Marvisto right now sitting on set point. We're gonna put Adnan away. And we may have to bring out the Casa contingency plan for the next one.
Definitely looking like it.
All right, what do you got? Stay alive in this. You have Meter in the Dream.
Yeah, we're starting to see a much slower admin come out compared to what we're typically used to. Once again, Reversal's out of the trigger. Not much being gained here. Does get some gray life. All right, gets a little bit.
For a good mix. Okay, these tags are coming into play. Big damage coming in from outside.
Yo,
staying alive. Oh, BGs, let's go.
That was some crazy mix up there, actually coming together. Admin finally getting some, foot under him, and now needs to do it at least one more time to bring it to a 2-2 setup. And no resources available, so it's going to be a minute.
Yeah, but there, jumps over. It's a regular grab, though. Tries to go low. Good blocks, good defense from Vista. Whoa, that was weird. That was funky interaction. So,
nice little scramble there. Admin came out a little bit ahead. There it is. You got to be able to get that float off during the headbutt animation. Otherwise, you're just going to get blown up. But this is looking pretty good for Admin. That EX butt stop. He's dead.
He tried to get away. He tried his best to get away. And it was Marvito. So he smelled blood in the water. He said, yo, I got to press. I got to pursue right now. I was trying to get it to back away, to get away. Try to maybe teleport away, but he just couldn't. Marvito with the rush down. Wow.
Yeah, was able to just get that last hit into the activation, keeping all of that pressure alive, and there just wasn't anything left for Admin to do at that point. Not a lot of HP bar, not a lot of options, and so it is going to be Marvisto moving on here tonight.
So yeah, so it looks like it'll be Brian F and Alex Smith, I believe. So yep, once we get Alex Smith in, we can get that other match in. Brian F already waiting in the wings, just lurking in the shadows right now, waiting for his opponent. And there he is right there. There's Alex Smith. So we're gonna jump right into this other match and losers. And for guys and everybody, guys and gals, for those who are tuning in, definitely want to thank you guys so much for supporting the Casa. We're already over the $150 mark for the donation for tonight's prize pool. Man, definitely do appreciate that. That is a huge pot there for this event, though. But good stuff for everybody who donated to the event. If you're just joining into the channel and you want to donate yourself, if possible, go ahead and hit that the exclamation mark Matcherino. A couple of side quests there you can do to possibly equal like $3 maybe with all the quests, including the promo code. I think the promo code is up already though. For tonight.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but you still got the side quest though. If you could do all the side quests, I think that should maybe equal $2 maybe. But for that, you contribute that for free. But let's get into this next match here, you guys. Here. So let's see. Brian F. Alex Smith.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup that I'm super interested in because we've seen Alex play just lights out of his mind before and take down some really big names and been able to do some funky stuff with it. And look at this, like already putting up big damage against Brian F, who just blows his head up and isn't able to get the combo linked.
Fiddling goes for the reset, does get the reset. That stun meter is building up. Buddy dashes into the sweep. Here comes Alex Smith. He has to make a count. He could possibly chip in this situation, but he has to be careful. Alex Smith did not throw this away. He can finish the play. Oh. Okay.
That's just a triple dash sweep.
It clips the legs.
That is unheard of. It is going to be round one.
That unorthodox jury play. Give it to me. I want it. She gets two costumes. You know what I'm saying? So she gets two fan voted costumes. So why not? Let's get this fan voted unauthorized play.
Not quite sure what just happened. My internet exploded, but I'm back. And yeah, double costumes, double the damage. That's what that means, right?
Yeah. Jory right now sitting in a comfortable seat. See though, she's definitely comfortable with those two costumes. Ugh. Double dash, double throw. Here comes Brian F. Here's the activation though.
Oh, only needs one hit too.
The super.
Doesn't even need it.
Maybe got a little too overzealous towards the end and trying to find some way to get a hit in, but
boy, that's an
Oh.
unfortunate series of button presses coming out from Alex, and it is just getting worse. Oh no!
Wait a minute! Did Brian F actually react to that?
Is it reactable? It has to be.
Yeah. Did he react to that? Yo. Oh. Brian F, please.
Yeah, Brian's winning this thing. Had to call it. Bunch, send it. Come on, call it a day.
Look, we got two Gills sitting in winners finals right now. So the prophecy has not come true as of yet. Brian F will probably have to tear through two Gills if Alex Smith doesn't do anything about it. But we'll see though. This is first to three though in this our top 8. So plenty of time to adjust. Just toward that end, Alex may have got a little too greedy. He was trying to find a good hit to confirm in the super. And I think that would have put him at match advantage. But Brian F just sweeps, just bobs and weaves. Yo, my band really did react to super on Jury. Stop.
It's actually wild.
Stop.
And you know what I was thinking about as Alex takes a second here. So you mentioned double Gill. So it is going to have to be, 2 Gills in a row to win tonight's bracket for Brian. I don't think we have had a double character like that since the Urian age. Back when we used to have like 5 Urian players in the bracket at one time, Prophet included. I don't think we've ever had a winners finals mirror that would have then led into, a double character losers finals, grand finals.
And that is going to be very interesting to see. Like I don't think I've ever seen a winners finals Gill Mirror, at least. I've seen winners finals of like Ed, maybe like Honda or something like that. But a double Gill, okay. Double Gill. This is, it's not a Final Fantasy, double Gill. With the money and all that. But this is double Gill and winners final, so we shall see. All right, so players are gonna go back into it here. Let's see what the game plan is. Maybe go back to character select, rethink things a little bit here. Realize that there are certain things to clean up. But I think Alex Smith did pretty okay. It was just that last scramble toward the end that Brian F managed to take advantage of and close it out. So we'll see.
Yeah, and that, like I said, that was just an unfortunate series of button presses. It does happen, online tournaments and all that. There's only so much we can do to control our actions these days. But it's what we got. We definitely make do with what we can, and it is going to be heading into the next game. And it is still Alex Smith versus Brian F. Alex does still have a very solid chance. We saw how dominant that round 1 was. If Alex can play to that level continuously, then all of a sudden we have a much beefier series on our hands.
Definitely. And just as we stay cleaning up, Alex Smith is cleaning up the gameplay right now. Getting the over half on Brian right now, but here comes the V-trigger activation. No, Brian F is going to maximize it, put his opponent in a frustrating situation. Okay, response there, interesting.
Nice little series from Alex to get the pressure out. That was...
Oh. Okay. All right, well. Alex Smith made him jump 1-2 times there, and Brian F caught him in the sky, the legs.
Yeah, we'll continue to try and do that. Alex, though, getting pretty good reads on these DPs, though. Not too afraid to still let them rip, and just getting good mileage overall out of them. You know, V-reversal EXDP. Not many people expect that, and it works for Alex, so take advantage of that when you can.
Hey, good link, good confirm. Oh, yo. Ants on him. Ants on him, yo. Spin the wheel, yo. Wheel of fortune right now. Alex.
Yeah, definitely, like I said, take advantage of those when you can, because it's not something... Look at that. Like, who expects you to do that?
Oh. No, yo, maybe Alex Smith, maybe catching Brian F. Not really. I'm not sure if he's not respecting the approach that Alex is doing, but getting clipped by the double EX straight.
Whiff punishes from Alex, or from Brian, coming in very handy. Odd little instant air overhead, but it works. Gets out of a sticky situation. Does still need to stay alive. Wake up buttons coming out, and this is big damage.
He's not only one to wake up, yo. And he backs off just in case Alex is going to load one up again. But he catches him, big damage. Yes, it is.
He's dead. He didn't live. All of his health went to 0.
The maximum confirmation from across the nation right now. Alex Smith is not going quietly in the night.
No, and you're definitely not going to in top 8 here. So deep into the bracket, you're on loser side. You're trying to make the run. You're playing against one of the top players on the region, and you definitely want to have a strong showing.
Yep, most definitely. One up a piece right now is both players here, though. Very interesting stat. A lot of good challenges coming out from both sides.
All right.
Wow. Yo, let's get fancy.
Yeah, that's a lap combo if I've ever seen one. Pulling it out
on the Sunday best right now.
Yeah, still got some throw loops to deal with.
Ooh, the walk up buttons. Oh, but Brian F right now. Yeah, he's putting his foot on the gas.
Yo, that happened. Okay. Whew. Tried to get a funky, cheeky little start off there. Alex did, using a little bit of EX that he had, and gets punished for it a little bit. Back to the corner though, and this is where Brian's been doing a lot of good work. It's been really a struggle for players to escape this Balrog just containment zone, and Alex doing it pretty good so far.
This is V reversal. And interesting, Brian F using. I think that's one of the first times I've seen it though. Maybe he did it earlier, but just how fast the gameplay is. Yo, dancing with the stars right now. Oh, but here comes Alex Smith. He's gonna maximize it. Yes, he does. Try to go the side switch reset. No.
I don't think that was intended. I don't think Alex wanted EXDP there. Unless he did, and that was just an Alex DP that you're going to live or die by. If you're just going to let that rip, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, you lose the game.
That's definitely Alex DP. Alex DP for sure. He thought Brian F was going to press something, but Brian F keeping that defensive wall up, sitting up 2-1 right now. We'll see if Alex Smith can stay alive in this. Some very good impressive showing though as far as like combos and situations. The pinwheel factory making his mark. My man did dash up regular pinwheel and it hit. Yo, I respect it.
Yeah, Brian is not respecting the meaty approach from Alex and is just letting buttons rip on every wake up. And this is what we've seen now a couple times from Alex. There's really good combo work coming out. Continues reaching with the toes and is gonna get, you know, a pretty sizable life lead from what we've seen so far.
But he has to be careful because you know Brian is looking for the activation and there it is. You know next touch is definitely death. For sure, why would you jump right there? No, Alex, no, sir, absolutely not. Oof. All right,
that was definitely a bold jump.
All right, let's see here. Brian F sitting on set point. See if Alex can bring it back. He does have meter to at least get something started.
Yeah,
Brian
does need to get.
too much condition in his play style.
Yeah, taking a much slower approach so far. Is waiting for his moment. Does take advantage of it. And Alex needs a couple more of those.
A lot more of those if he wants to stay in this. Okay, there's the
coming out. Look, buttons again on Wake Up. Brian is not respecting Alex right now in any capacity.
Yeah, and that was all
That'll
she
do
wrote
it.
there. But, good stuff, good stuff from Alex Smith, getting top 8 here in the Casa. Very good, strong showing with the jury. A lot of interesting trade sequences. That was definitely an impressive round he did previously in the game off of the conversion from the EX Fujin, the Ford. I'm sorry, I probably mispronounced that wrong, but from the EX, good conversion on that to close it out, and very good stuff all around from Alex. So congratulations again for getting top 8, but the show must go on here, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we may be going upstairs if that's right. Doc, what do you think?
So we could be heading over to the other half of our loser side here. It is going to be Moons versus Marvisto, but we do have a couple things to say, folks. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that Matcherino link. You can go ahead and follow that. Do the coupon codes that we don't have available anymore because you guys have used them all, because you guys are too wonderful, too good of people to be supporting the people. You can still do those sponsor quests. However, we are currently at $160. If every single one of you in the chat gives even $1 worth of sponsor quests, then we can actually double our prize pool almost for the players tonight. That is all for them. We do everything for them. So be sure to go ahead and click that link and follow through. As you can see on our stream, we do support the homies. Tons of amazing online tournaments right now. We have NLBC, RSF Radio, RSF Street Fighter Local. Look at this. They're putting on a round robin in honor of the Extra Life event. Extra Life, amazing organization, putting in so much work to help the sick kids around the world, and it is one of the best initiatives around. Definitely want to support that. Tune in Sunday, September 28th. This Sunday, folks. You have less than 3 days before that event, 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, tune in, support with what you can. Be sure to show up and show out, because that is for the kids, folks. And obviously, Ronin Rumble has some amazing events as well, putting on tons of shows. Grand Blue, Dragon Ball, Street Fighter, almost every day of the week. They're always live, so be sure to make sure you tune into the people as well. Everybody supports us. We support them.
Most definitely. And I believe that's on Monday for the Round Robin 6, that life event, though.
Am I bad at days? I am.
Yeah, that'll be that'll be on Monday. But everything else, of course, definitely do appreciate that as well. So everything else was perfect. Couldn't have segued it better. Very good stuff. They definitely do support to check out that event that is going down on the 28th if you have the time to. But before we get this next match in here, so there will be Marvisto versus Moons. So we actually don't need the Casa contingency plan for this one because they're playing at their own houses tonight. But this is a 4 horseman nature match for Long Island. So yeah, these two, of course, no stranger to playing to each other. Pretty sure these guys play and train with each other all the time, so they know each other's tendencies and habits going forward into this match. So this will be just another Friday for them. Just another training session. But we will see, though. We'll see what happens.
So these two almost played in winner's side, too, except Marvisto lost 2-0 to Shinmat, who then lost 2-0 to Moons. So by transitive property, Moons should win.
Well, let's see. Depends on what Moons wants to go with, because we know that both of these guys play a multitude of different characters here. Of course, you're going to expect Marvisto with the Honda pick. And of course, you're going to, we saw Moons earlier with the Cody. So these guys can go with their tried and true mains. or if they want to go ahead and just slug it out in an old-fashioned secondary set, they may just be playing Shotos. So we'll see how it goes.
Don't you bring that on me. After last week, Marvisto and Diego going each other's secondary for the entirety of the bracket, I never want to see Marvisto on a Shoto again.
Look, it's stranger things have happened there. So we'll see what these guys want to do here. So Marvisto's already in. We're just waiting on moves to get in. So yeah, we're dwindling down. We're getting closer and closer to that top 3. And of course, as you know, the matches get more intense and more a little more intimate there. You know, a little more at home, as I say, as we are in the Casa welcome home environment here. And again, you know, the Matcherino, for you guys that are just joining in, go ahead and hit that exclamation mark Matcherino. Ice Pool already at 160. Can we get it to 180 by the end of top 3? By top 3, is that possible? We'll see. But definitely do appreciate all the donations, of course, that came in from everybody who donated to it. Top 5, of course, is changing here for the donations. Mad Negro with the 50-50, Teriyaki Bowl on the 35, Taj 256 on the 20, Casa with the 1091, and Michael Perotti with the 1050. Definitely do appreciate you guys there, all the amounts there. But yep, here we go. So we have Marvisto in, Moon's in, and Doc, what do you think about this one?
This is going to be a good one. Honda versus Cody. Not something you get to see very often because not a character gets played very much. But if you're following along in the Twitch chat, these guys actually never play. So they may not even be, you know, aware of each other's, you know, game styles outside of just watching it visually. And as somebody who watches a lot and just can't play for the life of me, those don't always translate, right? Like, you're not watching a ton of, you know, VODs doesn't make you good at something. You still need to go in there and actually play against it, experience it, and, you know, respond to it in your own way. So this could really go either way.
Most definitely, most definitely. And from last time that I've seen them, I think it's been a while, because I think last time these guys played, I think Moons was using Bison. So it's been a while though. Let's see what's up though. So yeah, we're gonna go with the tried and true, the characters that got them this far to the dance here. So let's see what the move is. Getting ready to get loaded right now, you guys. Hope you guys are tuning in and staying safe out there as well. So
yeah, it's tough because, you know, Moons doesn't typically play a very fireball heavy Cody. You know, does rely a lot on winning the neutral, winning the button games, and just kind of ends with, you know, fireball like we saw there. Whereas Marvisto, very safe, very slow, does apply a lot of pressure when available, but is totally willing to wait for you to make the move first. And as Cody's just always advancing, always trying to get advantage of it, it opens up a lot of opportunities for Marvisto to be just that very solid neutral style player. And so far, Moons is coming out ahead.
Very good control in that corner situation, and good awareness of Marvisto and reaction to the headbutt too. Man, that was really good. All right, well, let's see here. So the good thing about this, whoever wins, at least we have another we have more Long Island action, regardless of who wins this. So let's see.
Yeah, winner this has to go fight through a bunch of gills. So I don't know if that's goodness by any sense of the word.
They have their work cut out for him.
Oh, he gets clipped by the rock. Clipped him on the toenail.
Just activated.
Oh no.
Oh no, anti-air. Ooh.
Yeah, he got rock instead for some reason.
And Marvisto has no problem taking full advantage of that. The crouching lights into the head, but take that.
Yeah, now just seeing lots of tornadoes, lots of pressure. Moon says, wait, I can't be that reactive anymore. I need to be on the offensive like I was in round 1. And look at that, crush counter. Good start.
It's a little too far to get the rest of the conversion though. All right, here. Now, Visto, using that armor. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always going to be ready. Might not be willing to spend meter on every tornado, but every now and then it just puts the fear in, right? Look at this. No more tornadoes so far. Nice little trade there off of one of the few tornadoes we're going to get. And Moons is not really doing it anymore. He's still a little afraid.
Be careful, because he knows that Marviso could be loaded with the headbutt if he tries to rock.
What is that? He gets hit by the rock off of the V reversal.
He has the pipe though. Plenty of time. Good punish. He's back into the corner control. Good conversion. Knight down with the Ochio. Hands again. Just walks up, bullying him. The Zomp doesn't get back in your corner.
That was big brain. Moons going with the EX Tornado to beat the armor of the headbutt that we've seen so effective so far. And now both sides just tapped on his resources. And the stray headbutt coming through from Marvisto to take game one.
Honda
Wow.
wins.
Very interesting trade sequence at the end, because when Moons did the forward kick, I thought there was going to be a punish after that, but I think Marviso was a little too far out to get it. So he didn't really challenge it, because it looks like Moons had something buffered behind that. But in the end, in that end of that scramble, he ends up taking it. Good stuff with the headbutt.
Fight.
So now one win under his belt. Marvisto does just need 2 more to find himself in that losers finals, but still has to find a way through this just wind wall of pressure that Moons is willing to put up. And actually, while it's tough for Marvisto, you know, doesn't really have any room to play with, just need to hold down back. Not really too afraid of any overhead pressure though.
Right. Like I said, these two, because they play so much, you can tell that Moons is just so comfortable with and not really afraid to even approach Marvisto. Whereas any other player may be kind of second guessing themselves on the approach, but Moons would be comfortable with.
The health lead's just gone. It's toast. Marvisto gets out and just does so much work with the pressure he has. I'm not sure Moons wanted that trade. All right. We'll take that, though.
Entire pipe. But, rocked right into his face? What?
The Shell Dome putting in good work, though, protecting his brain. Oh, big trade.
Oh,
that's dead.
But it's a long version, though.
And that's no punish. Good throw tech. Still just need 1 hit, though.
Yo, take
My guy.
breath away. Oh. Grab him by the suspenders. Take him to Ochio. Yo, all right.
Is it a suspender if it's just the 1 belt? I suppose technically yes, but
Yeah. No, I'm not
Spender.
Spender. Yeah. All right. He's a big spender though right now. Oh, bar. Okay.
all gone. And he's getting good work out of it too. Good mileage. He went for the diesel. Just getting... Oh, man. Look at that. Continue to spend money. Continue to get results. Does finally get broken up a little bit. Nice little headbutt there. Oh, no. This is huge damage from Marvisto.
Nice right there. Getting really good job on the corner control. The pressure there. Full stun. And Marvisto in green. Of course, he's going to take that 2-0 right now. Looking really good. Like I said, these two guys, they play each other, so they kind of know the ins and out. After you play somebody so many times, you sort of realize what their habits are. But good stuff on that. Marvisto with a 2-0 over Moons. Let's see if Moons can get some adjustment going. No, he's going to rock it. He's rocking it out with the Cody.
Yeah, no reason to swap up. It's definitely going to be the most practiced at this point, and when you're facing somebody else's main, you can't really put yourself on the back foot. But Marvisto's so good at downloading people. Like, time and again, we've seen him be able to, even go down 2-0 and then just rock the run back. This time, though, downloaded him so quick. Game 1, had it all uploaded into the cloud space and just never let up. Even in situations like this where it looks like opportunity might not be available, Marvisto's going to make it happen.
Definitely. looking so good. Gets the side switch for the corner there. No hit off of the hands. Standing heavy punch though.
Oh
Jumps.
man, everything.
Right here. Yeah.
No activation. There it is. Oh, he drops it though.
Yeah.
See, we're starting to get into panic moons though, where we start seeing just EX Zonk raw and not really any thing behind it, because he's recognizing that he needs to just get a hit, just needs to win, needs to close out the round, and just can't do it. So he's like, you know what, EX Zonk. He's not going to expect it.
Wow. Of course that was a reaction. Of course. Don't do that so close to me. I thought
he was going to do it again. Honestly.
Yo! He tried. What are you doing? No! Marvisto was ready. Right now, he is also sitting on set point. Looking at his move out. Let's see though. Standing heavy punch. Big jump in.
Massive read there. Massive damage. Moon's in a good position to win the round again. We've seen this story before though, and this is where it all starts falling apart. Triggers available for Moons. Yep. EX Zonk activate. It's that time of the round.
Now he gets it. But is he gonna get the mix though? All right. Marvisto jumps out of that situation. Marvisto is on full resources, almost on full with Super Bar, but has V trigger for activation. See though. Oh my god, the clock is ripping down.
Sweep works out. Trigger's just about over. He's gonna have one more pipe swing.
Oh no, he dropped hands. He dropped it.
I was like, is that it? Is he done?
Definitely think he dropped the hands of the super. No.
Moons.
No.
Senses blood. Feeling pretty thirsty. He's dead. He's dead.
That's it. Yep. No, it's definitely Marvisto. Gonna take it. Smile for the camera, Cody. Out the Reface app. Yo. Alright, Marvisto with the 3-0 over Moons. Long Island boy. Yo, one of them had to move on. It looks like in the end, it was Marvisto. But still, congratulations to Moon for getting, once again, another top 8 into the Casa. Man, these events are just becoming scarier and scarier each week with the amount of talent that enters this. Just the round one. The round one seems like the struggle now of all the talent that's entering these things. But congratulations once again for Moons with the top 8. But we're going to move forward into the bracket here. Long Island representative. Let's see. Looks like Marvisto left. I don't know if maybe he wanted to stay in. It looks like he'll have to play against Brian Fundamentals. But no, we're going to the winner finals here. We're going upstairs. All right. Cool. So
yeah, we need an opponent for Marvisto. We need to find out which Gill is gonna have to make the run back.
Double Gill. And Brian that's joining the lobby. Of course, he wants ringside seats to this. He's already sitting down. He has the notepad out, taking notes right now to see who his future opponent is. But he'll have to go through Long Island to get to that area. But maybe he's already planning for the future, though. Nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, there's Profit there. Okay. Go to the back here. And, again, you guys... Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the Gill Mirror. Like we were saying earlier, I've honestly never seen a Gill Mirror. So I'm not really sure what to expect here.
You could expect fire. You could expect ice. You know what I'm saying? It is September. We're just missing the other elements, So let's see.
What other elements specifically?
Earth, wind, and fire. You know what I'm saying? We're missing the earth. You know what I'm saying? We're missing the wind. You know what I'm saying? The avatar elements. We're missing that too. Captain Planet. Any elements, all of them. But we're only gonna get to this.
Right now, though, we're in that peacetime era where the Fire Nation hasn't attacked yet. Diego's taking the night off. We're not seeing, Ken Masters ripping and roaring through the bracket. Next week, it all goes down. It all goes back to normal. But
No
in
Colleen
the
with ice.
should wait. Wow, man, when was the last time we had a Colleen in the bracket? It's definitely been a minute for that. We need to bring it back. Where's nephew?
Yeah, but this is gonna be unique here. Gill Mirror in the winners final, you guys. This is gonna be a good one. Oh my gosh! All right,
Matching
winner-
costumes.
They both got this. Oh, they both got the robe on. Okay, I respect it. Letting the full intro rock. I love it.
Yeah, this is already pretty interesting because there's no overcommitment here. They're feeling each other out, just giving little ticks. Nobody wants to overcommit. They each know each other's tools, and they know that any stray hit just explodes. So they're trying to be a little bit respectful. Prophet on a little bit of a receiving end right now.
Activation though. Okay. All right, both players have two different V triggers, so it's going to be some interesting play here for sure. Oh, punish! Of course, I know my character. Yo, they both thought the same thing. Yo, I love it.
Yeah, the trigger's gonna be very interesting, like you said, because they are so different and they do offer so many different things. We're not even gonna see an activation from Taji, just gonna take the round solidly. So we can't confirm who actually won because he never used it.
Here we go, though. You think the color might be throwing off? You know, both of the red and the blue. Well, of course, they got different colored togas on, but I think if, you know, somebody that may have like bad eyes or old man eyes, I think it could be a little confusing in a way. Because they're both, you know, the same color scheme. Like, yo,
so I can confirm. It's difficult as a blind person to tell which is which.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, I think this might be hard for the eyes. Yeah.
Like, thankfully, they haven't side swapped, so I can keep it together. But it will be tough as the game continues. But all right, this is activation time. This is the difference maker. Will we get to see, you know, something truly happen because of this V trigger one?
All right, nice. Taji with a good confirms here.
Boy.
Juggling again. Well, with his head and medium kick. Nice. Burn you down. A raw
That's
jump.
Done. Call it. All right, V trigger to superior.
That's what this is. A tech match to see which V trigger is strong. All right.
We are on training mode, so it does track. Oh no! So much damage.
Oh, look at this damage. Willing to spend all of the bar, however, half life, and get the corner control too. Hard right now, looking amazing.
He gets the freeze.
Oh, freeze. What does he do? What does Taj do?
He's dead.
Golden grabs?
Dead.
Yo.
What?
Yo, damage? Retribution?
Yeah. That was pretty nutty. Got so much damage on that first link, and then only got the one hit stun too. Like, that was the biggest thing there because it didn't scale the stun combo pretty much at all. So you were able to stun, freeze, whatever, and you just saw the health bar melt from that point forward.
Much milk. I think any Gill player, you know, they say, yo, why can't Gill get crush counters? Why you gotta have retribution? Yo, retribution is actually ridiculous. That have that specific mechanic.
Yeah.
Prophet.
Prophet says, you know what? I'm not losing like that again. It's not happening today. Oh, wait, it might still happen.
Shoulder, try to get the setup though. Prophet fights his way out with the normals. V reversals, he get back into the corner. This is my round. Ashes, no Mario Kart.
This is looking tough though. Parry to deny pressure.
Yeah.
There it is. Nice little run up, finishes it up, and now it's still one round in favor of Prophet. We've seen this before. Prophet needs to do it again though. Needs to keep it going. Has some good momentum right now. Look at that damage. That was a 3-hit combo, and the health bar just melts.
Look at the health bar. Look at the health bar.
That's done. That's dead.
Yeah, that's it. For sure. Huh? Yep. Bow. Bow. Wasn't even finished with the combo, too. Gill Tings.
Gill wins.
I don't think this is a low tier character. I don't think this is, bottom 30.
I don't know why people. You know what? When I look at tier lists nowadays, it's like, okay, all right, what's next? Because I've seen some actually good tier lists that actually kind of, they made some good sense. But there are some that, like, anytime if I see you make a tier list and you got Gill in top in bottom 10, then I lost interest already. I don't even want
tier lists. Tier lists are popular for the same reason Among Us is popular. It's the drama.
Oh, that's what it is. It creates that tension because somebody's gonna jump in. EX dive their way into it and be like, "Yo, you're wrong," and I'm gonna tell you why. All right, go.
Yeah, that's exactly it. All right, back throw, corner pressure now in favor of Taji. Does get the nice little tip there. All right, now it's actually Trigger City. Who comes out ahead?
Trigger versus Trigger battle. I'm for it. Let's see though. Let's see if they can make it work for him.
Oh man, these fireballs.
Trigger versus Ice, yeah. All the elements.
What is happening?
It's fire versus ice, yo. Trojan man. Protect yourself.
Nobody won though. They both slowly waited and threw fireballs until their triggers ended, and nobody came out ahead for the entirety of either trigger. So now they actually need to work for it. Now they really need to win the round here. 15 seconds left on the clock, and Prophet's gonna get the hit.
Prophet lariats his way, pushes Taj in the corner. That situation allows him to close it out. And for those couple of seconds, they're both wrapped like the same light. So I was like, yo, any scramble would have been either way though. What's here? Oh, yo, Lariat, yo, you have to say it with your chest. Put the statement out there.
Yeah, look at that. You made him off Frosty. Winter's coming and all that. Does get the ret stack, and oh boy, look at that health bar just dissipate. Needs one more for stun.
What? What? That was a setup. That was a setup. Stop.
That was practiced. That was. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Yo, that's a clip.
Yo, that is definitely a clip. All right. I'm loving this already. Yo, round start, Lariat. Don't throw nothing at me. You know what time it is. Fire versus ice here. Go for it into the fireball. Dodge with the Lariat again. He's standing immediate kick, but Buffer. No, Prophet is a resident of Buffer City, yo.
Yeah, Prophet's one of those old Urian players, knows what they're doing, knows how to make things work, and is also the OG downloader here at the Casa. We used to run through bandwidth so often with this guy playing in the tournaments because, game one happens and it's donezo. Like, you already know everything your opponent's going to do, and Prophet would just run it and just, dominate everybody at a certain point. And so now that we are in this 1-1 series, it's round 1-1, and Prophet, look at this, waits for their moment, takes it, and is going to explode the health bar.
Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Excuse my French. Excuse my English. Excuse my German, please.
Only needs one more.
Oh no. Touch. There it is! That's not gonna enough. That's not gonna be enough though.
Needs one more.
Oh my god. Yo, somebody's controller disconnects. It's not like this. No.
Disconnect your pads. Oh no.
Alright. See, touch. The blocking though.
Yo, the parry!
Oh,
Gill wins.
Yo.
Oh, he read the tome, he read the book. He just waited his turn, got the parry toward the end. Crouching light kick's gonna take it. And right now, Prophet sitting up 2-1. Mataji is definitely bringing a fight to Prophet right now, making him earn it. Man, this is a really good set.
Yeah, this is a very close set too. There is still opportunity for Taj to come out ahead. That's one of the moments that we saw, round winning, where parry into something, and that time Taj was ready for it, got the hit, and now on the back foot a little bit.
Interesting. Good command normals from the crouching position, but just was a little too far out though to get the conversion after the activation though. Ooh, nice little lag spike there, but let's see. They're just gonna rock it out though. All right,
Prophet so relentless though.
Oh, they both thought the same thing.
All right, Trigger's just about gone for Taj. Needs to now earn this win. Does have 2 bars of EX available. Will they use it? They're not going to be given the shot. Prophet's just going to take that round.
Definitely. And Prophet, you can see the conditioning that Prophet is doing. Like I said, he is the mayor of Buffer City. He's waiting. He's patiently waiting his turn, and he's definitely getting that confirmed into activation to close out those close sets. But here comes Taj. The action.
Yeah, we got those here. Gets the throw too. Taj is not ready to let up here. It's set point for Prophet. Taj has to win this round and is looking like a runaway. That activation could spell trouble. Oh man, gets the hard knock into the setup. Gets the hit. Oh no. Needs one more for stun.
Oh my god, that's stun?
No, he gets a freeze. Huge scaling though. Needs to go for the reset.
Oh, unhand me. Says. Oh, be careful.
So much chip.
Okay, but the activation for Taj.
Needs to get something done. Only needs 1 hit into super. 1 hit into buffer super. That was it. Oh, gets the parry. Still needs 1 more hit. Still needs just anything to come through. Look at this, playing so safe because only 1 hit from Prophet is needed. The EX fireball. All right, trades.
Oh, careful though. Prophet. Oh no, you.
Oh, why just
Up in here.
all right, CA no longer available, and it's the low coming in from Prophet. 3-1 over Taj. Finds himself with a grand final berth here at the Casa.
Much earned and much deserved from Prophet. Taj put up one hell of a fight, but in the end, Prophet emerges the victorious. He read the book, he read the prophecy. He says that it is foretold that I will be the one into grand finals, you fake clone of a Gill.
Oh no, we still have losers finals. We still have Brian F versus Taj, who we need to get back into the lobby.
So so Taj okay, so yeah, we got to get Taj back in. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Yo, I totally forgot about Marvy still. I was too hyped. I was too in the moment.
Look, we out here doing a time skip. We forgot about the bottom half of the bracket. Yo, we gotta go back downstairs real quick. All right.
Hold on. We gotta hit the beer fridge. Hold on. Oh yeah. Wait. No, KO, that's not the right picture. Hold on. No, it's not the right picture. Hold on. Oh wait, that's godlike. Oh, hold on, I'm DMing you the other one.
What is this?
That's Brad Ross.
Brad Ross, yo. Is that the new emote? Yeah. Is that
No,
the
we
debut of
do that could be an emote actually. Brad Ross is a good one, but we do have Brad Champ as well. And that will be up shortly for you folks. Brad Champ, it's a remnant of the before times, pre-COVID, when we were able to be around other human beings. And as we head into the match, these two are definitely going to be near each other. Brian F, Marvisto, Balrog versus Honda. It is just pressure city right now.
Wow. All right. So here we go. Yep, this is loser semis right now. Whenever this will go into losers finals against Taji here. We'll see who will be the top 3 for free.
So we've seen this matchup before, not specifically these players. We've seen Marvisto play Child a lot here at the Casa, and that is always a lights out show. You know, Child, very strong Balrog player, loves his overheads, which have definitely bit him in the behind a couple times, just like that bit Marvisto in the face.
Oh yeah, and Brian F is gonna take that full advantage, and that's the thing I love about Brian F's play is it's very methodical in the way he uses his rod. It's very different from other rods. You know, some other rods may be like a little bit more aggressive. And Brian F, he has that aggression, but he also knows when to slow it down and, you know, sort of just buy his time and do a lot of whip punishing. Whereas other rods, they're strong too, but they're so used to getting buttons in and just being over aggressive. That could sort of cost them really clutch situations. Ooh, the dash back on the reaction of the throw.
Yeah, these V reverses coming in so good. Only needs one solid hit. Oh, went for the wake up throw.
That was it. That was it.
That was scary. That could have been so bad for Marvisto. But Brian has trigger and 2EX. Definitely can run this back. Just needs a moment to activate. Brian's just so low on HP. Any single jab brings Marvisto into a round win.
Oh, there it is right there.
There it is?
With the jab. That was all he... that was literally all he needed to close it out there. But no round of peace here, though. That's off of the swing low. Ooh, the dash in. Right now, gets the overhead too as well. Spin around on him. Oh,
caught reaching. Can't be doing that, Marv. You know better.
He has another situation though. Gets the golden grams. And
7 golden letters up on the screen. We've definitely seen that before, but to win a game off of it as well, that's quickly. That's quick.
That was definitely interesting. You know, but that is just the first game of the set here. Marvisto, of course, has plenty of time to adjust his game plan, but he needs a game plan though. He wants to stay alive in this bracket, and right now Marvisto just tap dancing on this movement. You see how there's the back and forth swinging.
Look at that movement. Big damage coming out of Brian. Does get a little interrupt there from Marv, but Marv's not ready to go down just yet. Just checking jabs. These jabs are coming in so much work. Oh no. The jump coming in from Brian. Just about there. Only needs one more.
Touch here. I thought the instant was coming, but the dash up low is gonna take it though. Brian F looking methodical with this movement. Say his name, you know, Brian F. Brian Fundamentals. The nicknames out there for him. Right now, if he can put Marvisto down, Marvisto has to find some way to counter this play style here.
Yeah, and those crush counters are definitely putting in a ton of work for Brian. Oh, the overhead on top too. Only needs one more link for stun. One more hit, and he gets it with the throw. That's going to do it. Brian F just 2-0 already. That is lights out quick too. Like, Brian is not playing around. Brian is eyes dead on the prize, looking to take home this title, take home this pot, which is currently at $173. Thanks to everybody in the chat.
173? Okay. I see you guys. Y'all doing it really big right now. And I think we can get 200, yo. I think we could possibly get there. But we'll see, though. We'll see. Appreciate all donations regardless. Thank you guys so much again. But here we go. Brian F 2-0 over Marvisto. Yo, what? Did you see that?
Slowly walk up and back throw? Okay.
He did it twice, yo. Okay. All right. Let's go. Marvisto in the turtle shell right now. He has to come out of the shell. He needs to come out of the shell and make something happen.
He needs to get something going. And it's looking like the tools are there. You know, Marv has the opportunity, just needs to put the links together. Just needs to connect the puzzle pieces into that pretty picture we know he can paint. And Brian just says, screw your puzzle, I'm here to play finger paint.
Especially with the power of Brad Ross channel into Marvisto right now. Painting the picture. No.
Brad Ross is doing nothing for us tonight.
You need the power of Brad Ross to keep Marvisto alive in it. All right, let's see. Open round start dash straight.
Set point. Brian only needs one more round before he enters the gauntlet of Gill. And that EX command grab whip. Oh, he still gets a back throw though. All right, we take those. But it is quickly falling apart now.
Yeah. The movement is just too.
One hit? Yeah, that'll do it.
Wow. Good stuff. It's good stuff regardless, though. Brian F does take it 3-0 over Marvisto. Of course, Marvisto is no stranger to these top 8s in the Casa. So congratulations to half of the Long Island Strong Island team. Marvisto and Moons for getting top 8 tonight. Of course, we always see one of them, at least one of them in the top 8. So that's no surprise there, but good stuff. Strong showing as usual from both of you guys. And Brian F is gonna move on into losers finals right now, Doc.
So Brian F has quite literally the longest possible run to win the tournament. The only way it could have been longer is if he had played round 1 and lost, but he'd lost his first set, which was round 2, and has won every set since then, either 2-0, 3-0, or with one loss, and has just been tearing through this bracket, just lights out, not even pretending to care about anybody else's feelings on the way through, and only has 2 more sets ahead of him, and they're both Gill.
Brian F has played so many, like you said, he's played so many sets, after losing into the second, his using this first, because he had a bye. So, with him losing the first round too, he had to play like over 5 matches to get to this point. And you have to wonder, like, how much in the tank does Brian F have? It looks like, he's fully loaded here. He made a pit stop, he got some gas, and he's on his way. But
this is his 7th series in losers bracket. He's played 8 total tonight. 7 of them have been in losers bracket.
That is a lot of matches. He's definitely made his climb out of the pool here.
So Taj recognized Gill probably doesn't do so hot here, but it's not looking like this is much better.
This is Taji's original name here. But it looks like we are gonna get a box of Golden Grams. To Brian F. I don't know how many boxes he has right now. It looks like 3 boxes for Brian F.
Was that a hand warmer? Was that an actual round?
That was we'll see.
I'm guessing it's an actual round. Since Taj now trying to get something back in their favor. But no, Tajar's not really worried. He's a big dude.
Yeah. He's a big guy. Could take a couple of damaging situations here, right there. But interesting pick for Taj. Like you said, maybe Gill doesn't do too hot in this matchup. Wants to go back to the character he originated with here. So got that smash. But let's see though. He gets some offense going. Has V trigger activated. Gonna have to make some good uses out of it though. He has V trigger too. So that justice. But no justice this time.
Yeah, not even given a chance to utilize it at all. We saw the activation, and Brian said, I'm just going to end it. and gets the rush punch in and secures game 1. Do you think we actually get a swap to Gill? I know we saw the Nash like super early in the night. Oh, we're heading back. All right, yeah. So we're getting Gill.
And you know, and I respect that, because he wanted. I mean, even if it wasn't to his favor, he was able to at least try. Whoa, okay. All right, he wasn't able to try. Excuse me. Let me get to the back of the line here. Even if he did try, you know, it was okay for him to try Nash. So he does have other, you know, extra games to go with. So now he's going to go back to the character that, you know, got him all the way to the winners finals, I believe. Did he use Nash earlier?
Yeah, there was a couple of games of Nash earlier, but the Gill definitely does something special.
Yeah, the Gill is warmed up. I feel like the Gill has a little bit more heat on him, especially with that last set going off of Prophet when he was playing Prophet. You know, those two were going back and forth, and so many scrambles. Yeah, definitely needs the Brad Ross power up in his corner right now if he wants to stay alive in this losers finals here. So, and we have more Brad memes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I see.
All right. It is the Gill. We get black and white Gill, noir Gill, and this is where it comes together. Taj had such a strong showing on this character earlier in the winners finals, and this is going to be the ticket back to Grands. Taj has to make this work.
Oof, no answer to the anti-air there. The dash up, dash back with the shimmy. F is in full control right now over Taj. Okay. All right, we'll see what Taj can do though. But Brian F is, like I said, he's not letting go of the gas. He's just pressuring forward, waking up target combo, his limbs out, you know, throwing the buttons, challenging, just dashing forward again. Maybe Taj tried to check the dashes, but they have missed time to do. But here we go. This is the opportunity for some offense on Taj's side.
Yeah, Brad's just so disrespectful in his play tonight. Is not giving anybody too much time to think. Like, even right here, he's playing defensive, but he's, you know, planning his offense. He's planning when to hit that jab button or that rush punch. And every time it connects. You know, he does get blown up by the multi-hit there, but you know what? Still offensive, still making things happen, still, you know, making plays. And look at that. Dash grab, takes the round, takes the game up 2-0 now over Taj.
Balrog wins.
Gosh, and just as you finished explaining it, that the round was already, you know, already came to an end, and it seems like Taj is trying to find his footings into the matchup here. But Brian F, like I said, his foot is on the gas. He's dashing in a lot. You know, just a lot of buttons, a lot of good buttons coming out from his side, catching Taji. Taji's trying to clip the dash-ins, but it just seems that, I don't know if he either missed time, but Brian F is taking full advantage. Right now, do you see all those counter hits? That's Brian F not respecting. He's not respecting it. Not respecting the offense.
All he needs one more for stun. And he just rush pushes out. Like, why do that? It's crazy.
God.
But you know what? It worked on the offensive now, quickly evening up this life bar.
There it is. Okay, that's the hit he needed, and that's going to put a round to Taji's name here. Taji not going to go down without a fight. Love to see the warrior spirit here. All right, here we go with the dashes. Taji has to be ready to check those, especially that close. Oof, buttons though. Oh my God, no, blowing up the delay tech.
Taj is reaching so much for these throws. You know, he wants to get something off of it, but Brian's not throwing too much this set. You know, we've seen it previously from him, but this one in particular, he's not really going for it. He's winning the button game. He's winning the rush down. He doesn't need to go, you know, for these tech opportunities, and is willing to punish every single one of them.
Would be reversal there. And Taj had a really good sequence, almost got the stun on Brian F2.
He's getting some nice little connections here, but it's so small that it's just not. It takes so long. We're 40 seconds into the round, and there's still no clear-cut winning.
Oh no! God, it's so unfortunate. He has another sequence here. The tech.
Yeah, he went for that reset on the throw. Didn't quite get it, but still has tons of pressure. No V-reversal, has one EX bar, could go for the EX rush.
No, he's definitely buffering. There's something looking for it. Taj has to be careful for his limbs. Does he want to just play the slow game? Just play the slow game. Okay, no, he doesn't. Pursues. Oof. Definitely with that much, that much time left on the clock too as well. Anyone, any other player would have been like, yo, just play defensively. You gotta let him come to you. All of this, all this thought process. Taj says, you know what? I'm just gonna bypass that. Let me get this dash to crouch and medium big baby. And that's
yeah, I mean the other option from that offense run is to, like you said, play defensively. And I'm not sure any player left in our bracket will survive Brian F's offense right now. I just don't see it happening.
Definitely it is possible for him to do that. You know what?
That was a little cheeky.
Taj would have went, maybe he should have gone Gill the whole way because his Gill's actually contending with the Rod right now. But again, of course, you want to try out the try and true thing. Let's see.
Yeah, like I said, I just don't think Taj believed in the matchup. We're seeing glimpses of it working, and we're also seeing times when it just gets, exploded, and it struggles to find a foothold. We're at an awkward range right now where Taj can't throw fireballs or ice balls, can't really do so much, and one dash throw just ruins, the round.
Right. Right now, Brian F wants to get him back. Oh my God. No, double dash. No, what? Brian
It's nonstop.
F, please.
It's just never ending.
Degeneracy. This is degeneracy at the highest level, yo. But it's working. It's making it, Brian F is making his mark. He's doing what works. I respect it. That kind of can do some mental, damage to you as well. Did he just really round start double dash grab me?
Yeah, the mental warfare is pretty important. If you can bait your opponent into something they may otherwise not do, and take advantage of it like we've seen so far, then it's so big, because then it just compiles. And now we're finally getting a nice situation from Taj. Drops the link at the end, but keeps it going. Needs one more for stun. Yeah. And, it hit. Oh, block. Okay.
Okay, all right. Big, that should close it out. Oof. Oh my God.
I was scared for a second.
No way,
I thought that hit. Can you imagine?
He's just still alive. He's still alive in this. He's fighting.
Still set point total for Brian. Only needs one round.
Oh, there it is. There's the jab check. Now, now Taji gets it. Now he's getting it. Maybe he's putting Brian F in check here, knowing that he can't do the dashes in like he wants to. There you go. You have to set that tone there, knowing that your opponent can't take advantage of your space like that.
Stops the rush punch, but there it is. He's reaching again. He's going for the throws.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. That's ends it on a trade. That's heartbreaking for Taj. Was so close to mounting that comeback. Was able to get Brian down to about half HP once again, but had tools, had the trigger available, had some EX bar in the tank, and unfortunately the trade comes out.
Most definitely good games and good games all around for both players, and an incredible run for Taji. Congratulations on your third place here in this loaded Casa. A lot of strong players here, and getting third place, that is an amazing accomplishment, especially for the level of talent that has entered this bracket. But as we see from the memes there, here going in on the chat, we hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and throw in a like to the channel. Shout outs to KO the Poet, shout outs to Damn It Dom, Shout outs to the whole Casa team and staff for putting together these events and bringing you guys this particular action. We hope you're enjoying it. And as we're looking at it right now, the latest update from the pod is we're at 174 right now. I feel like we can get 180 because we're going into grand finals. Doc, tell the people at home what we got coming up next.
So for our grand final match, it is going to be Prophet, previous Casa winner, previous Casa just dominance, heading up against Brian F. One of the greats, one of the big Balrog players here in, oh boy. Oh god. KO,
Oh my God.
please. What do you
Yo.
KO, what are you doing, my guy?
Yo, what's up? What's good?
That is the Brad Pogross.
Pogross.
with our founder, Bunch Ross.
Yeah, guys, let me know. Maybe I'll put a whole bunch of Casa emotes permanent on the channel because I haven't been doing much more. But let me know how you guys like the pictures, and I might put in emo for them. Yeah. But shout outs to all the new viewers. I just want to say shout outs to all the new viewers. Shout outs to all the new followers. I see you all. I appreciate you all, and yeah, we hope to bring you some more content soon.
Definitely shout outs to KO. Yeah, shout outs to KO. All of these photo edits are live, by the way, folks. The man is doing that while also bringing you all of the action here tonight. Multi-talented, multitasking. That's our streamer. That's our streamer.
I love it. And right now we are in our grand finals here. Brian F versus Prophet. Brian F on the loser side. Prophet on the winner side. Brian F will have to climb a mountain 6 games to his name in order to take the crown here for the Casa. And right now he is off to a good start. Prophet on the winner side. He just has to win a first of 3 for getting Brian F. Resetting the bracket, and this time he starts.
Bet the comeback on a parry. It's coming together. Still only can take 1 hit though. Brian is good in these situations, is willing to wait for the... there it is. He waited. He was rewarded.
Gotta go for the fuzzy toward the end to close it out. Let's see. Prophet does though. Good link. Oh my god, he's already close to the corner just off of that. Please.
Yeah, and didn't even take that much damage, right? Only took a 5th of his HP bar and traded it instantly right back on the Prophet. And look at that, already gone. Prophet's down below half HP. Only can take so much more damage. And with trigger active now for Prophet, he needs to get something done out of this.
Right, there's V-trigger activated though. The ice show. Oh, confident walk up standing medium punch. And the bravery on there. Oh, got retribution and counters. Wow.
Yeah, Prophet's just as disrespectful as Brian when it comes to offense. Is 100% willing to challenge you to the grave. And just look at that. You see continually throwing out that jab, not going to get checked, and gains enough ground to get into throw range.
Most definitely. Yeah, both of these players. Both of these players definitely offensive heavy. Again, Brian F can turn on the switch when he needs to go defensive. He can, but for the most part, we just seen the disrespect of the behavior. But it's making him. It works for him. But unfortunately, that dash up allowed Prophet to get a lot of good damage in and important control. He's looking at buffering. He is the mayor of Buffer City. It's coming. Brian F go. Take the legs. Activation. Okay.
Hey, oh wait, what? Definitely feel like they missed something, but Prophet will take the chip out anyway, and that's gonna be game 1.
Right now, putting 1 on the board against Brian F, looking to send him on his way. You saw Balrog already kneeling before the grace of that, the grace and majesty that is Gill. He takes that game with the chip there. He said it's been foretold that this tournament is won by the will of Gill.
So I mean, this is when player fatigue starts to become a real issue, though, right? This is Brian's. What I say? This will be the 9th match, I believe. if my math is, you know, solid and my brain's not deceiving me. So like that's a lot of Street Fighter. That is a lot of active brain movement. And you know, Brian's brain maybe just be like Stack Overflow in its entirety right now, and still needs to win 2 sets here.
Brian F so far has been playing over 3 hours of Street Fighter into this tournament since it started at 8 o'clock. So, you know, I mean, you have to ask yourself, how much does he have in the tank to keep going? You know, any lesser player would have been, you know, sort of tapped out at the moment, like, yo, I'm tired, I'm gonna take the game, I'm going to bed. But Brian F says, no, I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm just gonna keep in this. Let's go.
Now look at this. They win 1 set, they instantly buttons. They then lose another one, instant buttons. And it's so back and forth. Like, even the health bars are dead even. Like, he gets thrown. What's he do? Challenges buttons. What's he do? Gets a combo. Sets something up funky. And it's just so back and forth.
The brain juice and the brain matter are definitely, you know, moving all at once at the same time. So, you know, you have to ask yourself, do you have stamina like that to keep going in this fight? You know, not everybody can do that. Can do the 3+ hours of playing Street Fighter 5 straight like that, and there are few who do. And Brian F is a perfect example of one of those players that can do that. You know, can still sort of, you know, mentally keep his composure and keep going after playing for so long. But Prophet right now up 2-0 here.
Yeah, I mean, as a tournament player, all right. Yeah. So, as a tournament player, you often play for hours at a time. And even as a streamer, right? Like, as a streamer, you know, you're playing for, you know, multiple hours, 3, 4, 7 hours at a time, depending on how long you want your stream to go. Granted, it's not as high stakes on stream or even at a tournament, right? Like, you're not going to be playing necessarily always 9 games in a row into grand finals. Like, you know, sometimes they separate them out pre-COVID, you know, in the before times. But, you know, Brian's been in these situations before. Brian has had the mental fortitude. We are going to get a trigger change. So we'll have to see if that can, you know, flip this matchup that hard.
Most definitely. And then, you know, the most interesting part, like you said, you know, pre-COVID, you know, during offline tournaments, you have to play like, what, maybe 4 to 5 matches before you make it out of your pool or something like that, and then you're done for the day. You know, that's maybe, what, 2 hours or so of your time. But, you know, now that we're in this environment, you know, you're playing much longer. So it's kind of a different stretch here. You know, you're not getting that break, that time to, like, really compose yourself as you should. Oh, my God. All right, here we go into the match. Here, Prophet right now potentially could be closing us out here, sending us home a bit earlier. You know, of course, we always want to see more action, but Brian F has such a long mountain to climb if he wants to do it, though. Prophet isn't going to let him.
Prophet just landing fireball after fireball through the V skill. And it's become such an interrupt to Brian's game. It's not something we saw last set against Taj so much. So it is a Prophet special. Prophet just, again, challenging everything.
Most definitely. And right now, the mayor of Buffer City is sitting on a set point here, looking to put, you know, Brian F away with a 3-0. You know, and Brian F has been, you know, 3-0 to people, you know, tonight too. So we'll see. This is definitely a tried and true test of time here. How much does Brian F have in the tank? Can he do this?
Yeah, looking like this round is pretty good for Brian, so should be able to stay alive a little bit longer. There is trigger available for Prophet, but the EX rush punch not going to give him the opportunity, and we're staying alive.
Final round.
All right, let's go. To the tune of the Bee Gees. Let's see what we get though. Oh, the dash right here. All right. Brian F seems, you know, slowly finding his rhythm.
Yeah, a little bit more though. This is still looking really close, and with the resources favoring Prophet a little bit, it's a little scary for Brian. Does have a lot of health bar to chunk through, does have a lot of difficulty getting in, trying to use that V skill, and it's just not working. Getting the rush punches, it's getting blocked. Now he's back to the wall, and this is all Prophet. This is Prophet's bread and butter. One more. Only needs one more.
Oh no. Okay, but try to go for it. Okay, gets the grab, gets the side switch. Let's get the throw again. He has to be careful though on the jab.
Overhead.
He's waiting. Oh my god, he has to confirm this. And the super. Big damage. Oh, but he can go for the super.
Oh, he scoops it for the stun.
Wow.
Balrog wins.
We are not done just yet. Brian F refusing to go down, refusing to throw in the towel. I you know what? Toward that end, I was like, why didn't he super? Why didn't he super? But I'm not the Raw. I'm not the ultimate Grandmaster Raw.
Listen,
that's for him.
That was still such a scary situation to put yourself in. Like, you're one hit from dead, and you go for some funky mix-up, get your EX uppercut blocked, and then you bet it all on a scoop, and it just happens to work out. Like, that is not where you want to be putting your tournament life on the line.
Spinning the wheel, like I said, you have to have the mental fortitude to keep going and for playing for so long. So many games that Brian F had to play to get to this point. Over 8 matches. Oh my god. Alright. Does he have enough in the tank though? Oh, the dash up from Prophet. Gonna hit his mark though, gets the retribution. Has to go for the setup, gets defense. Let's see who has that good D. Right.
Still looking a little tough. Resources pretty much spent by everybody. Oh man, any one hit will do it though. Brian does have that one EX bar to cash out to win the round, but
the dash low again! Again, the same sequence we saw in the previous set for him to close it out.
And then you got the shimmy on wake up too. Brian was willing to read the potential throw and was rewarded for it, and jumps over an ice ball this time. Those ice balls have been so detrimental to Brian's offense that to see him actually now be able to jump over them, it's coming in clean.
Most definitely. Right now, there's the breast kick there. Brian F says, get off me, get back into this corner. I want more control. I want to be able to dictate the pace of the game here. Straight again. Here's the activation. Prophet. What does he do with it though? Here's the mix. Here's blocks.
Oh! The parry, but no punish.
It's so big.
Those windows are not amazing on the parry, but look at all that great life just gone, completely toasted. And Brian bringing it back 2-2 apiece. We might be getting a reset. There is one game left in this series. Either it's reset or winner, and it's up to these two players to decide which they want to do here tonight.
My God, just when just when we, this when we was getting ready to, wrap it up. You saw production crew in the background starting to pack their bags up. Somebody ran over to him and said, "Yo, it's not over yet. Unpack your stuff. We're still here. Let's go."
We got games to play, my friend. And yeah, still match point. Brian though, I don't know if Brian has the read yet. I think Prophet still has some, gas left, but Brian's been playing a lot of Street Fighter, like we said, and, is very warm, very willing to, let loose, but I don't know if the read is there just yet.
Oh, make it off the count. There's activation though.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, nice. Good walk up block. If he got checked, that definitely would have been. Oh, but the parry is going to hit his mark. Retribution. Please.
Just completely turns it around. I guess the read wasn't there. Oh, no.
Almost. Okay, here goes Brian F. The dash up. To do that on Gill. He has that crouching short. It's hilarious. It's just you have to have guts to do stuff like that. Oh my God, especially against Gill.
It's set point. This is, danger zone for Brian. Only has half a health bar left. Needs to get something going. Oh, almost had a punish there, but Prophet though playing very safe, very slow, using these longer range normals to try and keep Brian at bay, and it's working out so far.
All right, you didn't get a full punish there, but you got a little bit. You got what he could. Also, right now, force. You see the gray light slowly adding up, but you know that Prophet's looking for a good cash out. Oh, he did not.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
That's gonna do it. Wow, all according to his will.
Bringing it all down, finishing tonight with the will of the gods, bringing out the feathers, and that is going to be your champion tonight. Prophet with the return to the Casa, going to pick up his third championship here in quite a while. His last tournament win here was all the way back in April 24th, and he used Lucia Urian. There was not a Gill in the repertoire back then.
Most definitely very good stuff, very good games all around from all players. Definitely hope you guys enjoyed the content, enjoyed the matches, because this is a Casa for the record books. Yo, double Gill winners finals? Yo, are you serious?
Yo, let's give it up for Brian F for winning. How about it, guys? How about it?
Bunch. No, cut it.
My man, Brian F, always holding it down for me. You know what I'm saying? I bet on him, and he came through. He won the whole thing from losers. He lost his first game.
So who's gonna tell him?
You're gonna tell him.
What you mean?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't see it.
What
maybe
you
he
mean?
didn't see the match. I think you saw the match.
Listen,
Maybe
I know you had your own local going on tonight at the house, but I need you to be in the moment, Bunch.
What the fuck are you talking about, dog?
So the wine glass, it's almost empty. So I think he may have a little bit left to go.
Prophet.
Brian won.
Prophet won. Prophet took the W.
Brian won.
Prophet won more matches than Brian.
Bro.
By his will.
Bro, calm down.
His grace.
First off, calm down. Stop talking to me like that. Brian won, right?
Oh.
No.
No, sir. I'm sorry. Sorry. That was all he wrote. It was according to his will.
How much to lose? Wait, is this mic on? Wait.
The TO.
You good, Bunch?
He's expressing his feelings right now.
All right. So, yeah.
Welcome back.
Shout out to Prophet. He won Casa again, defeating everybody except for Brian F. Congratulations. And yeah, too bad Brian couldn't enter the tournament tonight. It would have been cool.
Who did Prophet play in grand finals?
I don't know, but it wasn't Brian. So congratulations to Prophet for taking first place. Huge pool, prize pool we had tonight. I think it was like $150. So a lot of that's gonna go to him, and then
double check the prize pool again.
Bunch. I got more news. I got more news.
Hold up.
So click the Match Arena link for me real quick, Bunch, because
I have a heart attack. But go ahead.
It's a little bit more than $150.
Read it. I want him to read it.
Hold on, I'm logging in. Shut up.
If we could get it up on the screen, KO too, that'd be
I
amazing.
just want you guys to read it. That's all.
All right, I can only click so fast. 274.
Okay,
That's
please.
hot. That's wow.
Look at that. Look at that.
$274.
God
7 cents.
So massive shout out.
All right,
to Rotary Lover.
So memes aside, right? My man donated $100 and said, "This is for Brian F making it to grand finals. Let's go." Sick power up, bro. No, in all love, thank you, Rotary Lover 89 for holding it down, doing a sponsor quest too, and delivering us $100 into Profit's pockets. So, thank you, my brother or sister or non-binary friend. And thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for all the competitors playing. Thank you to the commentators holding it down. KO, you're a god. The Wonder Twins. GBVS was fun too. Fire Flames. And then yeah. Yo, all right, real quick. Brian's stream title was "I will win this tournament" in capital letters. So I know I was rooting for him, but Brian, you can hold that, buddy. Love you. Please come back.
It just means that you have to come back next week.
Yeah, and
Brian.
actually prove it, because you didn't win this or MLBC. So, shit.
Oh my god.
So that's Bunch
you.
for tonight. Thanks, Bunch, for coming out. We'll
All
see you
right,
next
good
week.
night. I gotta go. Bye. I'm ruining my friendships left and right.
Good job, Bush. Good job.
So we need production to be a little bit quicker on the mic when we get Old Man Bunch in here at the end of the night. But no, for real though, folks, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Shout outs to the Grand Blue crew, the Street Fighter crew, both of our streamers, KO and Dom, holding it down as always, putting on the amazing shows that you guys get to witness week in and week out. And to everybody who contributed to that match arena, whether it was coupon codes, cold hard cash, sponsor quests, holy hell, you guys did so much for us tonight. That is amazing. You are supporting the players you get to watch here tonight. You are supporting everybody that entered this bracket. We cannot thank you enough. And for everybody else who was watching in the chat as well, be sure to tune in this Monday, September 28th, to the RSF Street Fighter Tournament in honor of Extra Life. That is an amazing cause, an amazing initiative, and we need to show them all the love in the world for all the work they're putting in there.
Definitely, most definitely, you guys definitely do check out that event. And again, appreciate everybody for who came in. You know, even if you came in for just, you know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, any view is better than no view. So we definitely do appreciate that support, both on Damn It Dom and KO the Poet stream too as well. Go ahead and give the, you know, these channels a follow for future content. We guys, hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed, you know, all the commentary and all the action that was brought to you. Definitely some interesting sets there, and yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm at Mind of Shadow Ace. You can follow on the Twitter at Mind of Shadow Ace for future commentary events that I can be doing, and you know, you can follow the doctor. You know, you see the doc, talk to the people.
Yeah, so I made my piece about the end of the show, but if you guys have any interest in my commentary, not just fighting games, I do also do League of Legends and Valorant. My @ is up there on the screen. It's at the Doctor is in. I will post everything. And I'm kind of a dumb person, so I like to post just whatever comes to brain. And I need to get away from this stream because now we got the Bunch Esports pose on stream. That's it for me, folks. I will see you next week once again for another Casa Street Fighter edition. Stay tuned, keep it locked in, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Once again, thank you so much to the commentators for doing their thing. Awesome job as always. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, please hit up that link that I put in the chat at !point Match Arena and at !point Casa for all your Casa content, all your Casa needs weekly, every week. Street Fighter V, GBS, future titles, and more. We have TGS coming on tomorrow, so who knows what that's gonna bring on to the future of Casa. There's also offline, maybe, we'll see. Hopefully COVID F's off somewhere. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, for the commentators, thank you guys for listening to them. They did an awesome job. I'm gonna run some ads and then we're gonna raid my boy the Comeback Kid, tell him I said what is up, what is poppin'. Thank you all. We will see you next week. Damn It Dom will host Street Fighter V, and we is out. Damn, I can redirect it. I